Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your September 2019 reading. So I'm just going to start off with the major astrological activity, then I'm going to pull some cards from two different decks and see how it all goes together. And thank you so much for joining me this month. So there's no major astrological activity during the first week, but during the second week on the 14th, we've got a full moon in Pisces and Mars is opposite Neptune. So you either need to get things done or you will suffer for it. Also on the 14th during the second week, we've got harmonious communications as Mercury enters Libra. And lastly on the 14th, Venus enters Libra as well. So love is beautiful and balanced. On the third week, on the 18th, authority matters move forward as Saturn is direct in Capricorn, and at the end of the third week, on the 21st, optimism is confusing as Jupiter is square with Neptune. On the last week of the month, there will be a spotlight on relationships on the 23rd as the Sun enters Libra, and lastly on the 28th, there will be balanced new beginnings as Venus is sextile with Jupiter and there is a new moon in Libra. All right, let's pull some cards and see how it all goes together. So I've already shuffled my cat deck off camera, but I'm just shuffling a little bit more. I'm going to start by pulling 4 cards from this deck, then I'll pull an energy card from my Thoth deck, and make sure you stick around until the end where you pick your own destiny card from my Thoth deck. So let's do one more. I lied, one more. Okay, last time. All right. Give me one moment to put this all together. Interesting. Okay, so during the first week, we've got the 7 of Swords. So that may very well be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence in your life. Okay, so it's either going to be you or it's going to be someone else, but one person who's had their walls up for a while because they've been hurt before, but they know how to protect themselves. They have decided to let this one particular person into their inner circle, into their inner world, into their lives, and this other person is quite shocked and surprised because they didn't expect this. This person normally is the type of person that is quite closed off, withdrawn, and has their walls up. Might be you letting someone into your life, and it might be someone else letting you into their inner world. And during the second week, it is all going to seem very magical as we've got the Magician, one of my favorite cards. And so the Magician, in my opinion, has a lot to do with manifesting, like being in touch with like the natural energy of the world, whether you want to call it prana or whatever you want to call it, that this flow in nature and the universe, you're absolutely resonating and in touch with that, and you're able to make magic happen, and you've got very, very good manifesting power to get exactly what you want in any aspect of your life during the second week. And also this might line up with, you know, the harmonious communications on the 14th, where we've got Mercury entering Libra, and this will also be good for your love life as love is beautiful and balanced as Venus enters Libra on that day as well. And during the third week, we've got the Knight of Cups. So could be you, could be another Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but whether it's you or it's someone else, there is someone approaching someone else with an offer of love, potentially for a relationship. Could be romantic. I think for most of you it's going to be romantic, but for some of you it could just be, you know, a new friendship, maybe getting along better with a family member. But like I said, I think for most of you it's going to be romantic. So third week, someone is going to let the other person know that they're interested in them and be approaching them. And I feel like for most of you, it's someone approaching you. But I mean, like I said, it could be the other way around. you could be approaching someone, but whoever's being approached during the 4th week, we've got the 5 of Swords. So could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but whoever is being approached really has their walls up, really isn't letting the other person in, and is being very controlling of the situation, which in my opinion is kind of through fear. I mean, when people are being very controlling, in my opinion, it's through fear, and also that they don't trust the universe. They don't trust that the universe has their best interest in heart. If they had a good relationship with a higher, if this person, whether it's you or the other person, if you had a good relationship with the higher power or God or whatever you want to call it, you'd be a little bit more in the flow, which is, yeah. So this is interesting. Someone shut down to love, shut down to change, shut down to new opportunities, and potentially could be a little bit mean. I mean, I'm just going to say, because, you know, the Knight of Cups during the 3rd week, the person who's approaching is a water sign. And, you know, obviously you're a water sign, so it might be you approaching someone else, but this person's super shut down. I mean, I can't make you decide anything, but if I was in your situation, and I'm not, right? But if I was in your situation, I wouldn't really try that hard, at least not while this person during the 4th week is in this attitude. It's kind of like my way or the highway. I'm not budging, zero compromise, and it's kind of like hard to work with that. But yeah, I really do feel like for most of you it will be to do with the relationship, because during the 4th week, on the 23rd, there is a spotlight on relationships as the sun enters Libra. All right, let's see what our energy card is. Okay, I did shuffle my Thoth deck off camera. I'm just shuffling a little bit more. All right, energy card. Okay, this is kind of cool. We've got the Queen of Wands as your energy card. So to me, this is saying that, like, you're the person who's got this positive spiritual energy, like, moving through you, but it also could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius influence. So I do feel that you're the person that's more open to life and open to new experiences, and it's likely that person that you're letting know that you like them or you're interested in them, they're the ones who are shut down. Could be the other way around, but I think for most of you, that's the case. All right, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Go with your intuition. You're picking your destiny card from my Thoth deck. Do one more. All right. Interesting. Okay, if you picked 1, we've got the 7 of Cups, debauch. So, I mean, likely you, but it could be another Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You might not really be feeling that enthusiastic about, like, love and romantic relationships right now, because obviously of past experiences, and there's a lot of things that you need to let go of. There's a lot of things, you need new energy, like, moving through your body. You literally need, like, a reset. I would definitely do some meditation and self-love exercises. There's a bit of toxic energy, like a poisoned well, that needs to be sorted out, okay? And that kind of might be why, even though things seemed really good during the first portion of the month, that it didn't necessarily turn out exactly how you wanted it, ideally at the end of the month. Okay, if you pick 2, we've got the Emperor. So the other person might be an Aries, but essentially it could also be your energy, because your energy is the Queen of Wands, and I feel like it's a very powerful energy as well. Someone who knows what they want and knows how to get it and needs to be kind of in control. So, like, the thing is, this other person, if you pick 2, this other person is not in a good place, right? Because they do have the ability, not at this moment, but they do have the ability to have the positive aspect of being a leader, which is, you know, being a good leader, sticking up for others, you know, fighting the good fight, helping out the underdog, doing the right thing, and like leading a team so that everyone gets along, right? But this other person is in the negative aspect of it, where they might be a bit of a bully and they might be a little bit over controlling, okay? If you picked 3, we've got the 4 of Swords, which is truce. And again, might be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius influence. So if you picked 3 and you got the 4 of Swords, I feel like even though things you kind of might be putting up with a little bit more than you would like, maybe this person is compromising just enough for you to stick around and hope for bigger changes, but I wouldn't count on it, to be honest. If things don't really seem that bad with this person when it comes to their controlling aspect, having to do everything their way, 100%, no compromise. If they're not completely like that, or they're not always completely like that, just know that it's temporary. And it might just be enough to get you to stick around and maybe waste your time a little bit longer. Sorry, that whole waste your time thing was my opinion that I put onto this, okay? I hope that was helpful. Please comment below, like, who's this person? I'm really curious. I'd love to know. What card number did you pick? Let me know if this was helpful. Did it resonate with you? I love reading I read all your comments. And please like, share, and subscribe. That helps me a lot. I am a new channel, so I super appreciate every single like, but the fact that you're watching now, I really appreciate that too. And if you would like a personal reading, you're more than welcome to email me at contact@sinceretarot.co.uk. Have a great month. Take care of yourself. Put yourself first, okay?